Assalamualaikum and hi guys. So my name is Noor Atira binti Muhammad Zubair. My metric number is 046917. So today I'm going to present on the topic of trade war between China and US and the perspective of China towards the trade war. Basically, this presentation was done for the subject of China foreign policy. So without further ado, let's start it. So, as for the introduction, the trade war is a term used to describe a situation where a country retaliates against others by imposing economic restrictions such as imposing trade barriers, tariff, embargoes, and restriction on imported goods. There are a lot of events where trade war took place. First, the Anglo-Dutch Wars, second, Banana Wars, and third, Anglo-Irish Trade Wars. However, if it touched on the trade war, it is not valid or complete if we do not talk about China, because relatively, China is a country that is plagued by economic conflict. Economic conflict involving China began as early as the middle of the 19th century, when China was under the rule of Qin dynasty through the Opium Wars involving China and a few Western countries. While in this modern era, the trade war of China can be seen in its relationship with the US. The trade war with the US began in 2012 and the turmoil peaked in 2018 during the Trump administration after Trump declared economic sanctions on China. So therefore, through this writing, there are few things that want to be investigated or identified, such as what is the event that lead to the trade war? Second, what are the impact of the trade war towards China? And lastly, what is the advantages gained by the China from trade wars? So next, I'm going to talk about the event that led to trade war. The US-China trade war began in 2018 when US President Donald Trump acted to impose economic sanctions such as tariff and trade sanctions on China in the hope that China will make change to unfair trade practice. The crisis began or escalated when the US acted to enforce trade law on China through Section 301. Section 301 of the Trade Act 1974 is one of the statutory laws that allowed US enforce US rights under the trade agreement and addresses unfair foreign barriers to US export. US claimed that China has done few unfair economic practices, such as first, use joint venture requirement, foreign investment restriction, and administration review and licensing processes to force or pressure technology transfer from US companies to Chinese entities. Second, maintain unfair licensing practice that prevent US firms from getting market-based return for their IPs. Third, directs and facilitates investment and acquisition which generate large-scale technologies and IP transfer to support China's industrial policy goal. And fourth, conduct and support cyber intrusion into US computer networks to gain access to valuable business information. So the act of President of US to implement the trade war towards US has become the turning point to the trade tension or trade law between US and China. Next, I'm going to talk about the impact of trade war with China. Basically, the trade war has impacted China in three main aspects. First, the trade war can damage the diplomatic relation between China and US. Second, the trade war also can impact the economic development of China. And third, the trade war ongoing also can impact in the aspect of the unemployment in China. Next, I'm going to talk about the advantage of trade war to China. So as we can see, the trade war does not only give impact to China, but it also creates opportunity to China. And the opportunity or advantage can be seen in three main aspects. First, it gives China ability to open a new economic opportunities. Second, the trade war also gives opportunity to China to form a self-reliant country and reducing dependency on foreign countries, especially US. And the ongoing trade war also provide an opportunity for China to focus more on the domestic development. So as for the conclusion, the trade war is a situation where countries retaliate against each other by imposing economic sanctions. China-US conflict is not only affect the economy of their country, but it also affect the performance of the global economy. To be concluded, there are no winners in the trade war that's happening between China and US. Therefore, the trade war should be stopped immediately to ensure the smoothness in the world's economy. So that's all from me. Thank you.